Galileo Galilei changed the way humanity understands the universe, but his discoveries came at a terrifying cost. For centuries, people believed that the Earth was the center of everything, that the sun, the stars, and even the planets revolved around us. This idea wasn't just science, it was truth, law, and belief, all in one. Then one man decided to question it. Galileo pointed a simple telescope toward the sky, and what he saw destroyed thousands of years of certainty. He discovered moons orbiting Jupiter, small worlds moving around something other than Earth. That single observation meant everything humanity believed could be wrong, and it didn't stop there. He saw mountains on the moon. He observed phases of Venus. He found evidence that the universe was not perfect, not fixed, but dynamic and vast. Every discovery pulled reality further away from what people were willing to accept. Because if Galileo was right, then humanity was not the center of creation, and that idea was dangerous. The powerful institutions of his time refused to accept it. His work was labeled heresy, his writings were banned, and his name became controversial across Europe. Galileo was accused, threatened, and eventually brought before the Roman Inquisition in 1633 under intense pressure and fear of punishment. He was forced to publicly deny what he knew was true. Legend says he whispered after the trial, and yet it moves. Whether true or not, the meaning remains powerful. Even forced silence could not erase reality. For the rest of his life, Galileo lived under house arrest, isolated, watched, restricted. But his mind was never imprisoned. He continued to think, to write, and to refine the ideas that would later reshape science forever. And slowly, something remarkable happened. His ideas spread beyond control. Students studied his work in secret. Scientists built on his observations. And the universe he described began to replace the old worldview. Galileo did not just make discoveries. He changed the framework of human thought itself. His observations became the foundation of modern astronomy, physics, and scientific method. The idea that Earth is not the center of everything completely reshaped science, religion, and philosophy. What once sounded like heresy became truth written in textbooks. Today, every time a telescope is pointed at the sky, every time we launch a satellite, every time a spacecraft travels beyond Earth, we are still following the path Galileo opened. And the irony is powerful. He was punished not for being wrong, but for being too early.com, for showing the truth the world was not ready to see. But history always corrects fear, because fear fades. Institutions change, beliefs evolve, but truth does not disappear. Truth doesn't need permission to exist, it only needs time. And Galileo Galilei waited long enough for the universe itself to prove him right.